Welcome back, fight fans. Welcome back. Let's just dig right into it. Errol Spence Jr. has made some interesting comments in regards to Kell Brook and Terence Crawford. And Errol Spence states that, Crawford would get a broken Brook that he's already finished. And, let's just dig into his quotes. And this is directly from boxingscene.com. And, Errol Spence Jr. states that I feel like Kell Brook is not the same fighter as before. Golovkin broke one eye socket. I broke the other eye socket. He's not the same fighter. Crawford would fight a shell of a Kell Brook. In his last fight, Brook didn't look good at all. I feel like at 147, Crawford will get a broken Kell Brook that I already finished, but they can do the fight if that happens. In the United States, I feel like it still won't do good on pay-per-view. Now, let's break down what Errol Spence Jr. is saying. Now, Errol Spence Jr. is saying that he'll get a weight drain Kell Brook, a Kell Brook that's already been diminished and damaged. But when you look at it, and you look at it honestly and unbiasedly, what is Errol Spence Jr. really trying to do? He's trying to take any credit away from, Terence Crawford. Because when Errol Spence Jr. fought Kell Brook, what was that fight? At the end of the day, Kell Brook was coming off a knockout loss to Gennady Golovkin. A knockout loss to Gennady Golovkin is what Kell Brook was coming off of. Errol Spence Jr. fought a Kell Brook off a knockout loss and a broken eye surgery. He got the damaged Kell Brook. He got the Kell Brook that was no longer the same. He got the Kell Brook that had no ability to be the same fighter that he was the first time. So, you got a Kell Brook coming off a long layoff, and he was weight drained coming into 147 because he would not be the same coming down from 160. So, you got a Kell Brook at the worst time in his career. And the funny thing about all this is, even though we know Errol Spence got the worst Kell Brook, even though we know these things, you have a lot of fanboys that will come out here and defend this garbage. At the end of the day, Kell Brook has never had a damaged eye socket until he fought Gennady Golovkin. And Errol Spence Jr. has never damaged another fighter's eye socket until he fought Gennady Golovkin's leftovers. Let's be honest and unbiased. Because at the end of the day, it took him 11 rounds to dispatch of a Kell Brook, and Kell Brook arguably won the first 6 rounds against Errol Spence Jr. He arguably won the first 6 rounds against Errol Spence Jr. to his eye socket. He could not go that distance with Gennady Golovkin. Gennady Golovkin was too strong, too powerful. It wasn't even skills. It was brute force. Errol Spence Jr. was losing rounds up until, Kell Brook's eye socket went. So I think it's funny that he would try to diminish a Kell Brook who was weight drained, coming off a knockout loss and a broken eye surgery, when, and then when he faced Terence Crawford, you want to make it about, it's just a damaged Kell Brook. And then the funny thing about all of this is Errol Spence Jr. refused to rematch Kell Brook. He refused to rematch. So you go take the title, did great numbers in the UK, and then they ask for the rematch and you refuse. You say at 154 at another weight class. Why would you not want to fight a rematch with Kell Brook? Was the biggest fight of your career at that point. You say you couldn't get fights with anyone else. You say Thurman was ducking you, Porter was ducking you, Garcia was ducking you. At this time, when he just won the belt, he said he couldn't get a fight. He had to take Lamont Peterson and Carlos Ocampo. So why would you not fight Kell Brook in a major, rematch and for a huge payday? You know why he wouldn't fight Kell Brook for a rematch in a major payday? You know why? When he said he couldn't find any opponent, and this is after Kell Brook eye healed. This is after Kell Brook came back. You know why? It's because he didn't want to go through that again, because he know that with a Kell Brook that's not coming off a knockout loss, a Kell Brook that has had a tune-up, a Kell Brook who has had his face repaired, a Kell Brook who is ready to fight, will be a tough Kell Brook, because even a broken Kell Brook, a weight drained Kell Brook, was beating him up to the 6th round before his eye socket went. Let's be honest and unbiased. Errol Spence Jr. is just trying to diminish anything that, Terence Crawford does at this point, trying to make him look like the odd man out. And therefore, when Errol Spence Jr. moves up to 154, he can thereby officially duck Terence Crawford. But once again, unbiased as always, it's the IBFP. Please share, like, and you must absolutely subscribe.